What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. In the previous video, we tried to go to the new area and make our way to the next temple, but yeah, we ended up sinking down in the muck and the mire. So, we're gonna start off this episode by going into the shoe shop and getting some brand new kicks. Or not, because apparently the owner has fallen asleep. And I would love to steal those shoes, but the game won't let us. So instead, what do you say we pop over here and shrink down to the size of a Minish? Yeah, it's kind of funny how, like, this ordinary potted plant, which is upside down actually, is a portal to the Minish world. So, yeah, we can easily shrink down and see if we can find anything interesting. That's right, even some human objects are portals to the Minish world. Those Minish may not look like much, but they are quite crafty. As though, weren't you just saying that you were like a Minish craftsman? Stop bragging about yourself, dude. Everyone knows it's obvious. Hey, you're Link, right? You're the one who brought the sword to Master Malari. You're on a quest to help the princess, aren't you? I wish I could go on a quest, but then who would make Rem's shoes for him? Ho, you need Pegasus Boots? Why, you're just in time. We made a pair just now while Rem was sleeping. But only Rem can put the finishing touches on them. Haha, that sleepyhead Rem is nearly impossible to wake up. If you want to wake him, you'll need to get an item from Syrup's hut. It's a little bit of a trek, but we'll mark it on your map for you. Alright, let's see. A little bit of a trek, that's all the way in the north section of Minish Woods. Jeez. It'll take me forever to get over there. These freaking Minish, I'm telling ya. You know, for how crafty they were, you'd think they would invent some sort of, like, instant teleportation technology or something like that. Jeez, yeah, looks like we're going on a little bit of an adventure then. So, let's get started. Along the way, we can actually take on a couple of side quests. There's actually a lot that we can sort of do right now, so might as well get to it. It's all going to be stuff that's along the way. I do want to make my way over to Lon Lon Ranch, but before we do that, there's something very, very important that you're going to want to pick up, like, as soon as you can. So let's grab our cane real quick, because obviously we're going to need this to jump up to, like, the next layer. And if we follow this pathway, I'm pretty sure it leads us directly to where we want to go. Yeah, inside this tree, down this hole, and check it out. It's another Great Fairies fountain. And this is no ordinary Great Fairy. It's a golden Great Fairy. Welcome to the Adventurer's Spring. I have need of many rupees. Please throw all of yours into the spring. But I have a max wallet of 300 rupees. Fine. Really? You know that if you do this, you'll have absolutely no rupees left, right? Will you really throw them all in? Only 'cause you're pretty. You are most kind. I do not really need your rupees, but I must reward such a kind adventurer with some of my power. And ta-da, there we go. We got the big wallet now. So now we can carry up to like 500 rupees or something like that. Either way, you're gonna want to get this as soon as you possibly can, since we were already at our 300 like max carry capacity from the first wallet upgrade, so it's a good thing that we got the second one. And thank goodness that fairy did not actually take all my rupees. That would have been awful. Turns out she's not a gold digger after all. She just wanted to give us a wallet upgrade because we were such a nice person. Anyways, right up here we got Malon and Talon from Lon Lon Ranch, and actually we do want to talk to Talon. I lost my key and I can't get inside, and the spare key's inside the house. Well, that seems like a really dumb place to put your spare key, Talon. Like, did you never think this was gonna happen? I feel kind of bad for him, so let's shrink down to the size of a Minish, and, yeah, thankfully there's a Minish-sized hole that leads directly into their house. So, we just gotta be nice and, find the spare key, which should be inside one of these pots. Well, there we go, we actually got it already. Sweet. Now, what's weird is we can't actually use the front door to go back outside. We need to turn back into a Minish, go outside, and then turn back into our normal size so we can give them the key. It seems way overcomplicated, but yeah, that's what you gotta do. So, here you go, Talon. Oh, our one and only spare key. I don't know how you got this, but I can't thank you enough. Tell me your name, Sonny. Link, that's a great name. If you ever need to go to Lake Hylia, feel free to cut through our house. Will do, my man, will do. Thank you very much, Link. Come visit us again. Malin, I will come and visit you anytime you want, my fair-skinned, red-headed beauty. Anyways, whatever. Real quick, let's head up north, because even though we really can't do anything in this next section of the map, there is something we can collect here in the Vale Falls. So, very quickly, let's head down here and avoid all of these enemies, because if we bank off to the right, check it out, there is a piece of heart that we can very easily pick up. It's literally just waiting there for you to collect it. So, 2 more, I think, and we will fill out another heart container, which we probably will be able to do before the end of this video, believe it or not. So, that's kind of cool. So now that that is done, let's actually return to Lon Lon Ranch and make use of that shortcut. Also, speaking of shortcuts, might as well create this while we're here. We can bomb these stones. I think this makes a shortcut directly back to Hyrule Town itself, so pretty convenient, I guess. Alright, now that that is done though, let's just cut through here and make our way to Lake Hylia. If we go south from Lake Hylia, we'll actually end up in the northern section of Minish Woods, and that's kind of where we want to go. But there's a few things we can do around the ranch first, so let's take care of those. First things first, right inside this cave, because we do have the white sword and the ability to split ourselves into like a clone, we should do that on these glowing tiles. Push this block forward, and inside this chest we can get ourselves 50 rupees. Not bad. I kind of thought that was a kinstone piece though. Oh well, no big deal. I don't think there's any reason for us to be up there, so whatever. Now this might seem kind of confusing, but I want to head up here first. We could technically have gone directly to the right, and we would have been in the woods, but up here, actually, I don't want to go up there just yet. Let's push this boulder forward, create a shortcut, that way we don't need to cut through Lon Lon Ranch every single time. But yeah, I do want to jump up here and shrink down to the size of a Minish, because there is something else that we can get in this area. So let's carefully cross over this wooden beam. Sadly, we cannot get that piece of heart yet, but what we can get is this red kinstone piece. Oh yeah! It's kind of a rarer kinstone piece, I guess you could say, so honestly, in my opinion, it was worth going out of my way to collect. But let's return to the size of a human, because we need to find syrup. And not like syrup. Syrup as in there's a character named Syrup. I know, it's really, really stupid. Like, syrup is something you put on waffles and pancakes and French toast. It's not a name of a person. I don't know why they made it a name of a person, but they did. So what do you want me to say, guys? I don't even know. Let's go and find some freaking syrup. We can't just tap a tree and get sap that way and make our own syrup. No, we gotta go find syrup ourselves. Alright, so yeah, bam, here we go, back in Minish Woods. Before we go and talk to Syrup, let's head over here to the left, off the beaten path, and bam, look at that! A piece of heart just waiting to be collected! So only one more and we can fill up another heart container. Now, if we do just follow this simple path, it'll take us directly to Syrup's hut. So, let's go inside. And what we really want here is this mushroom, so let's talk to her.
Ah, yes, a fine choice, my dear. That's a limited time article. One whiff and you're wide awake. That's why it's called the wake-up mushroom. Would you like to buy it for 60 rupees?
Sure thing. So there we go, we got a wake-up mushroom. I wish these existed in real life, because I could totally use one right now.
Just face the sleepy snoozer and press R. That'll pop his eyes right open. Pop.
Jeez, I'm gonna need to drink some syrup after, like, doing that voice. I don't think you guys understand how much that actually hurts to do. It is not fun at all. Thank goodness I don't need to do it that often. Alright, so now that's done, we could go directly back to Hyrule Town, but there's a couple of things I'd like to take care of along the way. Like making another shortcut, hooray! But no, realistically, if we jump inside this whirlwind, we can make our way to the left, and... oh, hey! The second whirlwind's already here. I thought there was something else we needed to do in order to get that one to appear. Like, you can still make it over here from that first whirlwind. It's just really hard. So I guess that just made our lives a little bit easier. This is one solid wall. I'm going to need a few friends to give me a hand. That's actually not entirely true, Mr. Goron, but let's try and fuse kinstones with them real quick, because I think by now we should have the required piece. Yeah, I think it's actually this one, so bam, look at that kinstone fusion. Let's see, what's that gonna do for us? Oh yeah, I forgot, this one actually does make a new character show up in Hyrule Town, and this guy is pretty important. It's a Goron salesman, kind of like from Wind Waker, in a way. It's been a long time since the last time I visited Hyrule. I think I'll set up a little place where I can sell my kinstones. Yeah, so that guy actually sells kinstone pieces, which is pretty useful as you can imagine. They fit perfectly, so that's good. Indeed it is. Alright, so now that we got that shortcut made, we can pretty much go back there anytime we need to, and he doesn't actually need friends to break open that wall. Instead, let's fuse kinstones with this farmer right here and see what happens. Hopefully we have the required piece. Thank goodness we do. So, let's create another kinstone fusion, baby! There we go. And, I'm pretty sure this actually will affect the Goron. So, yeah, some kinstones do affect other things in the world to allow you to progress and access different areas. I feel so much stronger now. Here we go! Oh yeah, look at my man go, just punching that wall. Holy crap, he did it! Phew, it's about time. Looking good, though. I'm going in. Why are there like other stone Goron heads around him? That's really what I want to know. We actually can't even do anything in that cave right now anyway, so I'm not even sure like why I bothered doing that. Anyways, let's fuse with this guy because, I mean, we're here, so why not? Hopefully I have the piece. There we go, I do. Wow, we actually have a lot of kinstones, like, more than I thought we did. So, I guess that's good, because it's sort of working out for us since we've been able to fuse everything that we've needed to thus far. But this will create a chest all the way back on Mount Krenel. And believe it or not, we actually do have a reason to go back there, so I'll probably pick it up before the end of this video. Alright, so now that all that is done, I think we actually are ready to return to Hyrule Town and get the Pegasus Boots. Because remember, that's like what we've been trying to do since we started this video. It's just taking a while. And hey, Madeline's here with the pony and the milk cart. Aw, they're so cute together. I love them. Anyways, let's head inside. And, yeah, I guess we can wake this guy up now. If I recall correctly, and I guarantee that I do, my boy, I think Syrup said to stand in front of a sleeping person and press R. Well, Eslo, I remember too, so let's do it. What? What is that terrifyingly bad smell? Wake up, mushroom. I should have guessed. So you woke me up. Thanks. I just remembered I have something urgent to do. Huh? What now? There are more new shoes. You probably won't believe this, but I have a strange habit of making shoes in my sleep. So you must have come here because you want some of my shoes, right? Yeah. Tell you what, because you were nice enough to wake me, you can have them. Hold on a sec, though. I just want to finish this one last bit. So yeah, obviously he's not the one making the shoes in his sleep, the Minish are. And there we go. Here, take these. These are my special Pegasus Boots. They're so light you'll feel like you're practically walking on air. And finally, we got ourselves the Pegasus Boots. Oh, I need to hurry up and get working on that special order. The king asked me to make some shoes for Princess Zelda, you see. Thanks for waking me up. Come back if I can ever help you with some shoe problems. Sure thing, man. Good luck with fulfilling the princess's shoe order. Alright, now sadly, yeah, the Pegasus Boots are actually an equipable item in this game, so we can't just like dash around all we want now like we could in other Zelda games, but whatever. Now it's time to visit our favorite wannabe anime protagonist, Swiftblade, because it's time to learn a new sword technique. A new sword, fantastic! And you seem to have acquired a new skill with it. Yes, I'm ready to train you again, young swordsman. So, will you accept this new training? Sure. I will now teach you a technique called the Rock Breaker, so pay attention. First, swing your sword to break pots. Actually, that's all there is, young swordsman. Do you understand? Yes. Yes, haha, good. If you had said you didn't understand, I would have serious doubts about you. Yes, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That is why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the secret of the Swift Blade Possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession! Oh no, not again! I can't feel my legs! Phew! Now you must try it yourself! Break the pots with your sword. That's all. Okay. Ta-da! Yes! Fine work! Fantastic even! I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. Hooray! We got the Rock Breaker scroll! Alright, whatever. Let's get out of here, man. I really do not want to be around this dude's, like, anime figurine collection any longer. We got bigger fish to fry. Now that we're done, what do you say we actually make our way back to Mount Krenel? Because there are a few things that I want to do over there. One being, of course, collecting the golden chest that we got to appear from fusing kinstones with that farmer. But believe it or not, there is another piece of heart that we can collect and a new sword technique that we can learn. So, yeah, there's a couple of reasons why you do want to go back here. And we might as well do this now before we make our way to the next area, since we're basically at the point where we're ready to go there. Plus, picking up this piece of heart will net us another heart container, which is always a good thing. I promise you, though, this actually shouldn't take too long. So, let's just continue scaling the mountain. Yeah, you can see how much faster it would be to get to the top of the mountain now that we have the ability to climb and all that jazz. But what you want to do here is use the white sword to split yourself into two. So let's charge up and oh, whoops. I actually forgot. You need to sort of go around and position yourself on the tile you actually want to be on when you make your clone. I don't know. I could have explained that like a million times better, but I couldn't find the right words. But yeah, that's what you want to do. So my bad. I just moved over too quickly. Here is our next piece of heart, though. So with that, we finished a new heart container. And also, there's a couple of chests where we can get some rupees. So might as well pick those up too. And now we can talk to this guy. Believe not what others tell you. I am the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule. My name is Greyblade, and if you train with me, you will learn much. See, Greyblade is a much better name. So, would you like to train here? Yes, I would. You will learn the amazing roll attack. First, roll with the D-pad and R. Second, as soon as you get up. Third, scream, "Hya!" and swing your sword. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand? Think I do. Ho-ho, well answered. You have much promise. But one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That is why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Greyblade possession technique of training. Watch this! Possession! I hope there's no nasty side effects to getting possessed all the time, because I feel like this is not safe. Phew! Now you must try it yourself. Roll with D-pad and R, and then swing your sword as you start to get up. Alright, so the timing on this can be a little bit weird, but press and hold down the sword as, like, you're rolling. Yes, fine work! You know the way. I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. And there we go. Now we can use the roll attack. It's kind of an attack I probably won't use that frequently because there's not a whole lot of instances where it's all that useful in my opinion, so it's nice to have, but don't expect to see me using it like all the time, if at all, as we go through here. I'll probably only use it like when we absolutely need to, or if like I remember to do it. Alright, I believe that golden chest that we got to appear is somewhere up here, so let's get to climbing and hopefully We can avoid all of these scary boulders that are billowing towards us. Oh no! Yeah, we're fine. Alright, and yeah, good thing we got the rock breaker technique, because that's the only way we could have reached this chest and got the blue kinstone piece. So essentially we used a green kinstone piece to get a blue kinstone piece, which really means we didn't really get anything at all. We sort of got like an equal trade. But hey, maybe on the bright side it'll be like one of the rarer blue kinstones, or a blue kinstone that we didn't already have, so maybe it'll like save our skin somewhere along the line in the game where otherwise we wouldn't have that blue kinstone that we needed to make something appear. I mean, that's looking on like the absolute brightest side possible, being totally optimistic, when in reality it was probably just a waste of time, let's be honest. Alright, real quick, let's just make our way right back into Hyrule Town, because I think that's where I'm going to end off this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.